What's up, football fanatics, and welcome back to the Roger Report. Get ready for a lightning-fast rundown of the gridiron's hottest stories. First up, we're talking about Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, who proved that a lack of preseason action is no barrier to a show-stopping performance, pulling off an unbelievable comeback victory. Then, we're diving into a fascinating piece of NFL history, exploring what it's like to catch a touchdown from two Green Bay Packers legends, Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, and uncovering the unique stories of the players who have achieved this rare feat. Next, we're turning our attention to the Pittsburgh Steelers, where Payton Wilson is stepping up to defend Aaron Rodgers' leadership, shutting down the national media's narrative and highlighting Rodgers' impact on the team. And finally, we're previewing the massive showdown between the Steelers and the Seahawks, with expert picks and a look at key injury reports. Stick around, because you do not want to miss this. Smash that like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a play. No preseason, no problem for these QBs. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson skipped the preseason entirely, and guess what? They didn't need it one bit. These two quarterbacks delivered absolutely spectacular performances in their first game action of the season. Lamar Jackson led the Baltimore Ravens to a commanding 15-point lead in the fourth quarter, only for Josh Allen to orchestrate a breathtaking 40-140 comeback victory for the Buffalo Bills. So much for ring rust. Allen was on fire, completing 33 of 46 passes for 394 yards, throwing 2 touchdowns and adding 2 more on the ground. Jackson wasn't far behind, going 14 of 19 for 209 yards and 2 passing touchdowns, plus 70 rushing yards and another score. Allen emphasized trusting the process, the team, and the offensive calls, aiming to pick up right where they left off last year. This strategy paid off, proving that sitting out the preseason doesn't equate to being ineffective. Even Aaron Rodgers, who also sat out exhibition games, had an outstanding opener, throwing 4 touchdowns to lead Pittsburgh to a win. While some other quarterbacks had slower starts, Allen and Jackson's performances were a clear demonstration that a lack of preseason reps doesn't necessarily hinder early season success. It highlights that football is a team sport, and many factors contribute to an offense clicking from the get-go. But can Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson keep this momentum going against tougher defenses? Next, we're going to explore an incredible NFL rarity, catching a touchdown from both Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Catching TDs from legends, the exclusive Favre-Rodgers Club. Ruvell Martin holds a unique place in NFL history, being one of only 6 players to catch touchdown passes from both Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. His first NFL score came from Brett Favre on a 36-yard bomb after a busted play, with Greg Jennings famously pointing out Martin's wide-open path to the end zone. Favre recalled the unusual situation, noting he'd never seen a player point out a teammate like that. Fast forward 2 years, and Martin snagged his lone touchdown from Aaron Rodgers on a 4-yard pass during a blowout loss to the Saints. Rodgers fondly remembered Martin as his guy-on-the-look team for 3 years and one of all-time favorite teammates. Martin, who played 7 seasons in the NFL, sees himself as the most unlikely member of this exclusive club. As Aaron Rodgers closes in on Brett Favre's touchdown record, Martin reflects on his career and the significance of these connections. He emphasizes that it's a longevity achievement involving many players, not just the quarterback. Martin, who was a scout team receiver during Rodgers' rookie year, witnessed Rodgers' intense drive to prove himself, a stark contrast to Favre's established presence. He vividly recalls Rodgers' powerful warm-up throws, nearly injuring his hands, a stark difference from Favre's lighter touch. Martin always knew Rodgers had the potential for greatness, even when the fan base worried after Favre's retirement. He saw Rodgers develop into the star quarterback he is today, eventually experiencing the same level of fan adoration that Favre once commanded. It's an amazing connection that spans eras of Packers football. Now, get ready for some strong words defending Aaron Rodgers' leadership in Pittsburgh. Payton Wilson defends Rodgers. The national media narrative is fake. Steelers linebacker Payton Wilson is making waves by strongly defending his quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, against what he calls a fake national media narrative. Wilson stated that while media portrayals can be misleading, meeting Rodgers in person reveals a completely different story. Wilson described Rodgers as a great leader and great guy from the moment he arrived, directly contradicting the often negative buzz surrounding the veteran quarterback. This defense comes at a crucial time as the Steelers prepare for their Week 2 matchup against the Seattle Seahawks, with Rodgers aiming to build on his impressive debut. Adam Schefter reported 0 calls for Tyreek Hill, and the Dolphins aren't looking to trade him. Meanwhile, Deshaun Elliott is expected back soon from a knee injury. The Steelers are ranked 6th in the Fox NFL Week 2 power rankings, while the Seahawks are dealing with several defensive injuries. This all sets the stage for an intriguing game where Rodgers' leadership, as championed by Wilson, will be a key storyline. But is Rodgers truly back to his vintage form? We'll break down the Steelers-Seahawks matchup and more in our final news update. Steelers-Seahawks showdown, picks, predictions, and Rodgers' impact. All eyes are on the upcoming Steelers-Seahawks game, with NFL.com analysts heavily favoring the Steelers, with 9 out of 10 predicting a Pittsburgh victory. This comes after the Steelers' dramatic Week 1 win over the Jets, where Aaron Rodgers showcased vintage form, leading his team to a victory despite the Jets controlling the ball and scoring over 30 points, a situation where they historically rarely lose. Payton Wilson's vocal support for Rodgers highlights the quarterback's positive influence within the locker room, dismissing external criticism. Meanwhile, reports indicate the Dolphins have received no inquiries about Tyreek Hill, quashing trade rumors. The Steelers also received a boost with strong safety Deshaun Elliott indicating an imminent return from injury, and the team is ranked 6th in Fox NFL's Week 2 power rankings. Conversely, the Seahawks face significant injury concerns on defense. Adding a unique flair to the game, Bruce Dickinson, lead singer of Iron Maiden, is set to perform the national anthem. Rich Gannon and Adam Shane both praised Rodgers' performance, with Shane declaring him alive and well and vintage after his Week 1 outing. The Steelers' ability to secure a win despite allowing over 30 points and significant time of possession to the Jets is a testament to their resilience and Rodgers' impact. That's a wrap on today's top stories. But before you go, we've got a quick recap and a massive call to action. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson dominate without preseason reps. Ruvell Martin share his unique experience catching TDs from Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Payton Wilson defend Aaron Rodgers' leadership. And we previewed the big Steelers-Seahawks matchup. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the Rodger Report for all your football news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms. We'll see you next time.